My question is for the Minister of Finance. Minister, last April I wrote to you after meeting with service clubs in my riding concerning a number of issues that are hindering their everyday operations. On February 19th, my resolution on service clubs was debated and passed unanimously with all party support in this House. The resolution stated, the Minister of Finance should immediately move to have a standing committee investigate the legislative and regulatory barriers and burdens facing service clubs in Ontario who serve their respective communities and conduct ongoing community service which helps alleviate the demand for publicly funded services. So again, Minister, the resolution, as you know, received all party support. So I ask you, when are you going to strike the committee?
Good question.
Thank you, Minister of Finance.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, and thank you to the member opposite. I welcome the member's interest in discussing service clubs, certainly around Ontario and the impact it has on our respective communities. I recognize and value the importance and the role that the service clubs provide our communities. The member is commended for engaging in this discussion, for looking at the issues that provide some added challenges, many of which are municipal and federal in nature. But we would like to take the opportunity to remind the member that financial audits certainly are regulations that he has requested to review and potentially modify them. We have to do that with respect to the federal government. And when it comes to HST and other things for the service clubs, again, it's something that we're trying to work with the federal government as well. So again, Mr. Speaker, I welcome the member from. I welcome Mr. Wilson's interest in this, and he's to be commended. And I look forward to further discussing this further in the supplementary. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
I'll give you a hint. Her Majesty is the leader of Her Majesty's Loyal Opposition. Supplementary.
I've been called worse. So, as you know, and all members of the House, I think, would agree, service clubs are the backbone of our communities right across the province. Their dedication to serving so many deserving causes, their sense of community and ability to bring people together. Service clubs make Ontario a better place to live and to do business, while alleviating a significant financial burden off your shoulders, Minister, and off the state's shoulders, the province's shoulders. In terms of the good work that they do. They often fill the gaps that government can't do and shouldn't do. And, you know, when we got them together, and we were represented from hundreds of service clubs, some individual clubs, some of the people that filled out my survey were responding on behalf of their region. There were a number of issues that were federal, and I'm dealing with the federal government on those, taking your advice. You did write me a letter suggesting that. But we need a committee provincially because many more of their issues were provincial matters, some of them small, some of them big, but make their lives better so they can help other people make their lives better.
Thank you.
Again, Mr. Speaker, I commend the leader of the official opposition of Ontario for the work and the consensus around this Legislative Assembly to do just that. And certainly when it comes to issues in regards to property tax, as you know, the not-for-profit service clubs are charged at a residential rate as opposed to the commercial rate, and again, working with the municipalities to try to make it even more effective for those service clubs that provide such a tremendous amount of work for us. When it comes to gaming and the OLG, some of the things that you've requested in respect to that, we know that working with municipalities to look at the charity casino opportunities for them. And Mr. Speaker, when it comes to striking a committee, I encourage all House leaders to put forward something and enable this to take place. So congratulations for the work you're doing.
Question, the member from London Fanshawe.
My question